So guys, here's kind of my upper setup. You can see what I got going on. Like I said, this is a government profile barrel. Getting ready just to double sure that the barrel nut is torqued correctly. Like I said, I put this together quite a few years ago. Just making sure that I did everything right back then. Guys, forgive my bench. I work quite a bit, so it's kind of a mess. So I'll show you more of what we got going on. You can kind of see here. Here's your barrel specs, if I can get that to come into focus. So it's going to be a 7.62 by 39 1 in 10 twist US manufactured barrel. Okay, as you guys can see that the upper is getting towards completion. Running a Areo Precision handguard that I had my good buddies over at 95 Bravo. Mingo did an excellent job doing some KG gun coating on it. Going with a flat dark earth kind of theme for this rifle. We're going to go ahead and add a Bravo Company forward a vertical grip on this as well to help kind of draw that rifle in. And I'll show you guys what it's going to look like once we get the lower together. Like I said, most of the lower is going to be Magpul and Palmetto State Armory. Like I said, good little cheap, not really cheap, but economical budget rifle that you could use for pretty much, well, anything. Okay, everyone, this is the upper. Pretty much complete. Handguard. All the way down to the vertical grip. Running a set of UTG flip up sights. That's what she kind of looks like. I think it's looking pretty good. Okay, next step, guys. So we're going to go ahead and put the lower together. So you can kind of see here, here's the parts I'm using. It's going to be the good old Poverty Pony lower. I know a lot of people don't like Anderson Manufacturing. Built several rifles with these guys. Never had an issue. AR 3.5 pound Palmetto State Armory trigger. This is their drop-in package, as you can see. I've never used these before. This is going to be a first. Duramag, from my research, this is kind of the top of the line for the AR47. If anybody has any better options, comment below. And then just your standard Magpul SRT stock, and then just your parts kit. Everything else is going to be just standard mil spec safety, takedowns, all that stuff. Nothing too trick there. So this is kind of what we're working with here. Hopefully everything turns out good. More to come as I get this put together. So guys, I did want to show you this. This is the lower parts kit that Palmetto gives you with this complete kit. I will have to say, this is pretty sweet. They have everything broke down nice and neat. All your different springs, detents, bolt release, takedowns, pins, the whole Magilla. And it even comes with a trigger, not sure where I set that at, that I'm not going to be using. I'm going to save that for something else later on. But very organized, very easy. Most of the lower parts kits that I have used have just been a pile of bolts and hardware. So this is pretty neat. Good job, Palmetto. This is another thing I wanted to show you guys. So this is their 3.5 pound flat face trigger with anti-walk pins. If my memory serves me right, I think this was just over $100, so not a bad deal. I know you can get to some of the higher end Timneys and stuff like that you could spend several $100 on. We'll see what the quality looks like, but so far pretty impressed. Nice looking little trigger. Okay, everyone, here is the trigger installed and the bolt catch slash release installed. This is just something that I like to do on mine. A little painter's tape. I try to use brass punches and stuff like that. It's non-marring, but you never know when you might scratch the receiver. Just try to keep that from happening. So this is something I add. A little bit of blue tape. This is also a cool little thing I found on, I believe, Amazon. These little punch starters, one of the best tools I have in my gunsmithing kit. Great little stainless steel punch or roll pin starters. Great addition to your toolbox. Okay guys, here's the lower all completed. See, we got the Magpul furniture on, sling attachment, 3-pound trigger, 3.5 pound trigger. Everything's all lubed up, and we are ready to install the upper to the lower. See how this thing works out. Function checked everything, safety works, mag release works. Just have to do the bolt catch when we get her in. But you can see that the rifle's starting to come together. Here you go guys, here's a complete rifle. You can see how we have married the upper to the lower. There's our muzzle device and our forward grip, vertical grip. Our UTG flip-up sights. Wonderful FDE handguard that was done by 95 Bravo. Once again, Mingo, excellent job. Duramag, Magpul furniture, all set up. One complete budget rifle. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Trigger feels amazing for the money we have in it. Pretty good build, guys. Very happy with it. Okay, so in closing, you guys seen all the steps we went through to build this rifle. Pretty happy with it. Can't complain for the money that I have in it. Only thing we're waiting on now is we're going to mount an LVPO to this. We're going to run a SIG optic. I run that on one of my Ruger rifles and had great luck with it. So you can see that we now have a complete rifle. Good old 16-inch barreled AR patterned rifle in 7.62 by 39. I also have an AR pistol chambered 300 that I really like, but I wanted to do something with this spare lower. This is kind of or spare upper, excuse me. This is kind of a one of two video that we're going to put out. Hopefully we're going to get some range time with this here real soon. Do some accuracy testing. I will tell you guys, I'm a novice shooter at best. So usually the rifle is a whole lot more accurate than I am. So I'm going to give it the old college try and see what it comes up with. But very happy so far. Optic should be here in the next couple days. We'll get that on, and I'll do a part 2 with the optic mounted. Wanted something that's pretty versatile. With that 1:6, I believe it's a 1:6 or it's a 1:8 that we ordered. We can dial that down to 1, illuminate the reticle, use that as a red dot for up close work, and if we want to reach out and do some things. I live out in a rural area, so coyotes, things like that are a problem with some of my livestock. This will probably be my go-to rifle with that 30 caliber pill. That will be great for dispatching critters that are messing with my livestock. Like I said, guys, I'm pretty happy with it. Once again, 95 Bravo, Mingo, you guys did an excellent job. We have a upcoming video here soon on a Remington 870 Police Magnum that we got. We're going to do a kind of a budget shotgun build with. I'm a big shotgun guy. Shotguns are, in my opinion, one of the best things for home defense, close range work. Shotguns are amazing. So this was a great entryway to get into a shotgun. Do it up. We're going to add some Strike Industry stuff, some Magpul stuff, kind of trick it out, make it look a little neater than your plain Jane 870. Usually I'm a Mossberg guy, but this is going to be my first toe into Remington shotguns. I'm looking forward to doing more work for you guys, and hopefully you like the video. Like I said, like, subscribe. This is my first video I've done for YouTube like this, so I'm very novice at this. I'm going to have to do some video editing and teach myself how to do that, but you got to start somewhere. So hope you guys like it. Once again, 7.62 by 39 AR47. Get you one.